Ah, Christmas. To much of the Western world and beyond, Christmas is a time of peace and love. We gather and feast and give gifts to show we care, that we're grateful and generous. But sometimes a gift is given a little too generously. A gift you didn't ask for. A gift you don't want. Sometimes you don't even realize it's been given till it's too late. Welcome to Nothing is Revealed. In this case, the unwanted gift is a smartphone game. As Reddit user Liam Croft writes, a disturbing game appeared on his iPhone. He wasn't sure how long it had been there, but he did not remember downloading it. And why would he have? The title is in Arabic, a foreign language to him. It roughly translates to Miriam and the Ghost's Game. There's not much to it, just a subpar platformer. According to Liam, the visuals get creepier as you progress, and your character screams when she dies. The cartoony designs and levels clash with the detailed ghosts in the background, which may or may not have been ripped from the internet and other games like Fatal Frame. It makes my skin crawl, which was probably the intention. Beyond that, the title of the game appears to be a reference to a more popular game of the same name, but more on that later on. So yeah, stolen assets, a ripped-off title, all of these things scream illegal knockoff. There are plenty of knockoffs on the internet and even in the App Store, but those don't download themselves to your phone. So, how did this little gift get there onto Liam's phone? And is it malicious in intent? Did Liam make a mistake just opening it? I don't have surefire answers, but I can tell you what I found. First things first, the game is still on the App Store. When you search Miriam, you'll see the original game at the top, with over 3,000 reviews. Scroll down and you see a few knockoffs before you get to Our Boy. As much as I love you all, I'm not downloading it. It's free, and unless there are microtransactions within, the developers must be making money somehow. It could be using your phone to mine Bitcoin for all I know. Most likely, it's collecting your personal data and selling it. That could be things like your name, email address, geolocation, and other cookies for targeted ads. And it would hardly be the first app to do this. It could also be more sinister, collecting more intimate details like photos and credit card information in order to blackmail or extort. Here's the description, passed through Chrome's translator. The game has 8 ratings and a single 1-star review that says,
"What these myths?"
The seller has 20 other games on the App Store, none of which I'm touching. Now, I can't say for sure how the game got downloaded. It could be as innocent as Liam or someone he knows downloading it without telling him, and maybe he just forgot. But nobody in their right mind would download a random, unknown, potentially harmful app. So it's possible someone got access to Liam's account via hacking and downloaded it for him. Either way, this sounds like the beginning to a creepypasta, or some twisted remake of Jumanji. Then there's the original game, the one whose title is being ripped off. It's called Miriam, and it was created in August of 2017 by Saudi Arabian developers. There are playthroughs of it all over YouTube. Right away, Miriam was embroiled in controversy. You see, the game doesn't quietly collect your personal information. It outright asks for it. The game will ask you questions like, where do you live? What is your Facebook account? It'll even ask about your stance on Saudi politics. This is supposed to be so the game characters can address you directly, making you feel immersed. According to the developer, it's just a game for entertainment. It doesn't save the answers, and thus there's no abuse of one's privacy. Of course, Saudi officials and police didn't believe a word of this. They worried about the data collected being compromised and used for phishing, theft, or extortion. Since the original game is such a sketchy prospect, that doesn't give me faith about Liam's knockoff. After all, when has a shameless knockoff ever had more integrity than the original? I'd advise Liam to delete the application and change all of his passwords ASAP. Thank you for watching, and have a happy, safe holiday season. Just make sure you don't get an unwanted gift of your own.